Well, hello everyone. Welcome to another episode of our Reddit League Season 3 here. We are in the last week of the regular season for Division 4 because we've only got 10 players. Division 1 through 3 still have a week or two to go. Yeah, so we are in 5th. The problem is, even if we get a win, you see that we are on 15 points. Even with a win, we get to 18. And Steal This Nick and Nakiro both already have 19. We could get 19 points if we got a perfect game. That's probably not likely given the map we're on. And even if we were, we would probably still lose out on score differential. So literally we needed one more game through the season to go our way. Not drawing or even picking up a win in one of our kind of obviously pretty bad performances would have given us just enough points. We would have been at 18. And that would have meant we would be sitting within easy striking range of even top place. So I'm not really too disappointed on how the season goes. It's very, very close. There's about 3 of us who are just one game out from being able to put in a challenge. So we're pretty sure the top 3 are set. So I'll be in Division 4 next season. But we're up against Porksteaks, who is in 4th. So we could finish 4th, which would be really nice, to be honest. To say we missed out on the promotion playoffs by 1 slot is not something to complain about. Even I think against Nakiro or Steal This Nick, it might be a tough one to pull off. But yeah, so we're playing for pride here. We're definitely going to try to get as high of a score as we can. We need to win by both some score differential and just win in general to help us out here. So let's look at the seed. We're playing Islands, which I've been practicing. It's been really interesting. We can be in the middle of nowhere and get very little information, but the countries have been pretty unique. I haven't had too much trouble figuring out the country. I have had a problem with, like, we're in Greece, but Greece has a dozen tiny, more than a dozen, hundreds maybe of tiny little islands. Good luck figuring out which one you're on if you don't have a major road or city. So it'll be interesting to play. So with that, let us just jump right in here. Oop, let me go to full screen so you guys can get a better view. Sorry, I forgot about that. And we are in Caribbean or Southeast Asia. Nova. Spanish. Looks like Asia, so probably Philippines. Oops. Especially with that road sign. Aeropuerto Hoyasbando. Yeah. I don't know. Go towards the airport. That should help us out a little bit. Really weird. I'm getting really weird vibes from this one. But as always, the actual golf cart. The actual, I'm sure this car gives a lot of clues for the people who know those. Just need to travel here. And internet's not being too nice. Yeah, Philippines, Southeast Asia, but it's Spanish everywhere, so maybe not West View. Now we got English, okay. But if we are in the Philippines, it's not going to be easy because there's lots of tiny little islands. So we need to find some information as fast as we can. Said the airport was this way, but apparently they didn't tell us how far away it was. The ocean is to our west, so that should help us out. Oh, radar. Via Pepper Hill. like a road number or a flag or something, just to make sure I'm on the wrong side of the entire world here. I don't think this is like the Canaries or anything like that. There's golf carts everywhere. Ah, here we go. Preescolar. I don't know, there's a lot of Spanish, but there's also a lot of, there's English, very tropical. Cove Seaside Fishermen Cooperative. See, there's too much English. It's quite confusing. Oh, well, there's a Colombia/Ecuador flag, so that's definitely, given how much. So this is probably what, over here somewhere? There's an airport, all right. Ferry. There's no information. I don't think Colombia has any. Onda del Cove. Is there any other island we could even be on? Could be some small little island in here, of course. But I don't know. Odds are we're... Nope! Apparently this little island that everybody was able to find. What did they see? Did they go this way? I feel like that was... The flag must have been Colombian. And they just know it's an island out here. Yeah, that was really fun traveling for that long and not seeing a sign for anything. I don't know, maybe they all saw something, traveled further, did better. I don't know, South America. Not fun. Not a good way to start our seed. And this one as well, not very helpful. No good information. I bet it was the car. I bet you it was just the car. Cayman? Omen. Never mind. I said Cayman for a second. I was like, oh, that's an island I know. Doesn't really look like this though, so. Okay, Greece. Monastir Archangelo in Greece. Okay, that's more fitting given that it looks Mediterranean, of course. Where exactly that is can be a little tricky to figure out. We'd like a road or some kind of number. It's one thing about the islands, you can often sort of guess where you might be, but then like a lot of my games, just no road numbers, no large city names, so we've got 3 minutes. We can relax, take our time. We already know the country. Unlike South America, we didn't really get a good look at the country. We got a flag, but the problem is the flags of those two countries aren't always reliable, given that they have different versions and different places fly sort of a different variety of them. Wasn't that... Oh, great, we just teleported somewhere. Traveling on a long road with no signs. There's a sign. Can we even read it? OTC or something? I don't know. Bungalows, Serene's Column Beach. A lot of, and one thing interesting about Greece is how much English there can actually be because of all the tourism. Literally traveled for minutes and have seen very little. I finally come into some kind of cars for sale, Autumn Zuva, Calfin, rental cars. Yeah, we know we're in Greece. What is this? Theosis oil. Probably not anything. Maybe it isn't. But the problem is there's so many little islands. Am I gonna be able to figure out which one it actually is? There's Thassos. That might be it. Okay, we've been traveling along the outside. Oh, Monastere Angoreo. Oh, we found it. Ooh. Well, round one was a little rough, but back to the start. Forgot which way we went. I think we went this way, right? This looks familiar. So we were headed west. Let's go east. We've got 15 seconds, but I don't think it's going to be enough. There should be, the road heads very north-south around a corner. Is there a road? Oh, 5K. That's a little bit lucky with our pinpointing. I knew this turn was very close. I guess we got a little bit lucky. We made it all the way. It probably would have been a whole lot easier to go this way. To this, all the way in here, and we did see some names that might look familiar. Again, the spelling a little bit different, but good enough. Good enough to get us going. So I'll take an ace on any day. That's for sure. Okay, let's go to round 3 here. And are we in the US? Looks like a golf course is next to us. No, this might be Australia or New Zealand. Golf course or something like that, kind of community. Probably New Zealand. We're on an island of New Zealand. Okay, well, hopefully they don't count the entire island as. Is there a nice looking island out here? Ooh, okay, that's a dead end apparently. How do we even get on that one? Not small. Island of Lanai. Oh. I saw Polynesian and I thought, but if this is Lanai, oh, which island is Lanai? There it is. And we're in Hawaii and the Polynesian would work. Now, something. Is there a field or a golf course? Aha, there is. Okay, now let's see if we can find a road name, and if it matches, we're in the right place. Okay. We're looking for Kukui and Kauna Na'ua. Kauna'ua. Gotta remember my Hawaiian. Mua. No, that's not it. These names. I'm looking for K's. The actual city doesn't seem to have... Oh, no, there are some names. Maybe back... Oh, there it is. One... Kauna... Na'ua... And... Kukui... There it is. Okay. So where do we start? We start... at a dead end, and we head west. And we get to this place. We're at a dead end, and we head west. Oh, it must be a loop, but we're not allowed to go any further. Makes sense. We go up this loop. The problem is the loop kind of just stops. There's no real clear marker of where it ends. So Hawaiian is a really interesting language because it reads a lot phonetically like Japanese, in the sense that it's syllabic. Every two syllables are, and then vowels by themselves in isolation. And then the kind of apostrophe is acts like the Japanese small is a kind of a stop. So kind of almost a skip phonetically. I mean, oh, another ace. I think the island was pretty easy to get, given that we did find that would have been really tricky to even get out of there. We found that real estate sign. Yeah, and it looks like Shumi was the best person. He just guessed the island, and that's all he got. But I think we did so bad on the first one that I don't think we're going to be looking at an overall large score. Only one to ace that round, but we're still not even in the top 3 yet. And another... Ooh, this is Canada, maybe Vancouver Island area. It definitely feels like the Pacific Northwest and the... Oh, here we go. Denman Island. Well, that's helpful. And this was actually... This is why you practice. This was in one of my practice games. There's Denman Island. We're gonna get 3. We're gonna get like 4 aces in this game. Okay, now we need to figure out where exactly on this island we are. General store? I don't know. What road is this? This is gonna be the tricky thing. Oh, no, it won't. Right here. Denman Road and Northwest Road. So there's Northwest Road, there's Denman Road. It, sure enough, probably was the general store and the post office. We started north on Northwest Road. We started, and as we headed south, we saw one road that turns off to our left. And then a major road called Perry off to our right. Oh, Piercy, not Perry. Piercy. Hard to read. Okay. And there's another small little road. We don't really see it. Let's go north. There's supposed to be a Ima's Kitchen. Well, that's interesting. Is that Ima's Kitchen? Camp Elk Haven. There's Elk Haven. So yeah, maybe it is. That was maybe it. Chinese takeout. Okay, so 1, 2. This road is not on the map. Can we see a lake? No way. 1, 2. 2 big jumps. 1, 2, 3. Problem is, like, I think we passed it already. That's right. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 17, 18 to get to that, which we think that's what it is. 18. Nine, 10, 11. Yeah, we are almost smack dab in between these two. So this is it. Something like that. I wish there was at least... I mean, I don't know how much better we can do. If anything, I think we might be slightly towards... I mean, yeah. Yeah, give me 5K. Oh, okay, so really, really rough first round, but man, practice. Like, literally, I was on this road in practice. I don't remember. I played so many games. I think it might have been in one of the other seeds, but the really cool thing about practice was 2 of the other divisions, I won't tell you which ones, have the exact same location in their game. So if you played one of them first, you will know this. You'll know it instantly when you see it the second time. I don't know how bad we did. We have 3 aces and we're not in the top 3. We've been beating everybody else with our pinpointing, except we had such a horrible round in round 1. And I'm pretty sure it was entirely down to the car. At the very beginning, the car is very obvious, so we just didn't know it. So that's that. But let's get into round number 5. We're 3,000 points down, and we're finally in Japan! I waited the entire season for this. And we're in Tokyo. And you're thinking, huh? How the hell are we in Tokyo? Well, thanks to Radox torturing me, these islands belong to Tokyo. And I actually watched a TV show about it. Okay, so we need to head probably south. So we need to figure out which island we're on. But this could, I mean, everybody's gonna know this is Japan. You're gonna need kanji to read anything. Because there's not gonna be any English unless we can get to an English sign. But that sign right at the beginning gave it to us. And okay, so Tokyo Oshima Nanicho. Now there's a bunch of little islands. Oh, Oshima. Okay. That makes it easy. And which road is this? Wow, this is actually like almost a deserted road. It is the Murado no something Sen. Problem is this road, yeah, is very overgrown, which is interesting. I don't think this is a better way to go. I think this is the better way to go. It seems to be more paved, at least this way. There's guardrails. Okay, so we've got the island. We've got our road name, though it's not going to be a big one given the system. It's not even given a number designation. I'm amazed at how much information there is on this road. It's so small. Okay, so this is where practice paid off, but not actually in the island's map, but in just plain Japan, where I learned that don't get confused by the fact that you see Tokyo. The crazy thing is there's Tokyo written everywhere. It's probably the most recognizable kanji if anybody can recognize it. Okay, I'm gonna just look for this road. We know it's going to be... It is named, so it should show up. Doro. And it's not showing up. Or I wish I could have a topography, because we're nowhere high in a mountain here. Very curvy. It's not this road because it has that name, so we know we're not on that one. Now we're not on one of these loops. Probably this one. But again, we're not going to be able to get 5K because there's no way to... Unless it has a number and it's just... No, this is a different route. Do we see... I do not see anything. We are headed sort of east-west, so this sort of makes sense. He didn't know. Guessed way over there. That's not even Tokyo. That means he didn't know it. We were on the right island. Where were we? Oh. No, Mashi. So we had the region. I actually got pretty lucky. I was looking for that. I was actually looking for the Muda, but we were at the end going east-west, but overall north-south. That's kind of my mistake. I should have paid attention to that. We could have guessed this road easily. Other than getting basically screwed on car meta in round 1, we knocked out of the park. 3 aces, almost another ace, only dropping 11 points. 21,697. Now, I really wish we could see what... I want to know... I'm going to ask Calamity and everybody else what they saw in round 1. But yeah, Lanai got it. Vancouver, that was Practice Island. In Greece, we found it. And Japan was a wonderful location. I actually got a Japanese game. My last round of my last game in Division 4, we get a Japanese round. So I'm happy. I am very happy to finish on a Japanese round like that. What a way to go out, showing off our Tokyo knowledge. But even if you don't know it and you zoom in and you start looking around, and if you just like look at this, hey, wait a minute. Did I see those kanji? Oh, there's some islands over here. Maybe there were some of them, but you might not even know. You might spend all your time looking at these things. But yeah. Well, let's check out the high scores. Other than our horrible start, how do we place? We are 4th. Yeah, Calamity had a rough time with it too. Oh, Jeff already played, so... Other than the top 3... Benica, Shumi, and Giovanni, Stymphalics, everybody pretty much... Oh, Ladam Greb knew it. People really didn't know... Not many people played, but people didn't really know the first one. Then it was Ace, 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 and then a lot of people don't know the last one. We're up against Porksteaks, so we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes, because I think we'll win. How if he doesn't know the first meta, we were lucky. I think literally they got 5. I think everybody here guessed probably the same islands we guessed. Can I see what Calamity did? No, he guessed other Caribbean. And he guessed Okinawa, which is going to be a common mistake. Hawaii should be easy. This island pops up in practice. Okay. Where did Max go? Puerto Rico. They all went to the Caribbean. Interesting. So we were just the same distance away, but we were in a country with a flag that was similar. They weren't. They must not even seen that. What did he guess? Oh, he guessed Colombia, seen the flag, but then didn't. Wait, who is he? No, he's He's a map something, so he hasn't played yet. Well, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this season. Unfortunately, we're not gonna get a promotion. We're in Division 4 again, but to be honest, it's a little less pressure. You know, I'd like to be a little better, but we picked up 3 aces. We had 5 aces, I think, all season. And we can actually check that out. Can we go back to our tab? Oh, that's right. Not aces is not here. It's on my other screen. But yeah. So, yeah, we beat... yeah, no one's played yet. These guys have played. Who is... I don't remember. Who is that name that I saw? Alexander. Oh, I played him in the World Cup. That's right. That's where I recognize the name from. I don't know. He's not in... Is he in Division 5? He's not even in Reddit League. So... Well, anyways, thank you all for watching this season. I hope you enjoyed it. Sorry, I got a bit distracted there. Yeah, I loved the finishing in the Japanese location, and one that we know, and we really thank Radox for kind of giving us that cruel game in our Tokyo Prefectural Tour map. So, well, I'll see you all next season. Take care.